I look like a mess right now. I look so weird. I just took my makeup off for the day. My face is fucked. But, I'm just waiting for more people to come in. Hi, Betty. Hi, Zombie. Chelsea, Tanya. Oh, yeah. Hi, Melissa. How are you guys? How was your day? Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. New viewer. Girl. Hi, Sherry. I'm waiting for more people to come in because there's some people from the subreddit that I'm part of that I wanted to have come over. Thank you, Sarah. I have to fucking laugh. It's so funny to me. Like, I know I'm being loud as fuck, but it's just so funny to me. Hi, Christopher. Thank you. Cherry, the name of the subreddit is YouniqueDriverKm. There's a few of them. What I'll do is, when I'm done with the live stream, I'm not going to be on too late today. One second. I have to laugh. But anyways, I will have all of the Reddit profiles that I'm part of down below. You're welcome, Cherry. So, okay. So we're all here. Well, the majority of you, if not all of you, are here because you guys know I posted on Twitter. If you don't know, I posted on Twitter a picture of a screenshot of the Unique Foundation's Twitter. Someone had tagged me in a post. Who was it? Oh, thank you, MJ, for thanking me. Honestly, it's my pleasure. I hate companies who take advantage of people or who allow their workers, presenters, whatever the case may be, to take advantage of people. So this is a pleasure of mine to do. I fucking hate people who do that. Hi, Rosie. All right, so who sent me the tweet? Where is it? Someone, oh, here, no, that's not it. Oh, here it is. So, Ariana on Twitter. Hi. Ariana on Twitter tagged me in a post by the Unique Foundation. So I go and click on it, and it says, can't attend the Haven Retreat. Here are 5 ways you can heal from home. Okay? Now, on Twitter, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Twitter, but when you see something like this, excuse my nails are janky as fuck right now. I haven't got them done in a long time, so I'm going to do them pretty quickly here pretty soon. But that's neither here nor there. You can see right here, it says, tweets aren't loading right now. Please tap to retry. So I would go and tap to retry to load them because there's no reason. Because I've never been blocked by them before, ever. In all the past few years that I've been talking about this shitty-ass company, they have never blocked me. And I'm still not blocked by the actual Unique Corporation, like their actual, what do you call it? Their main Twitter profile. But I'm blocked from the Foundation one for whatever reason. Yeah, me too, Jasmine. So I go on there, and I was like, oh, that's shady as fuck, because it's just funny. But I go on to the Unique Foundation. If you click here, it says, Unique Found blocked you. Okay. So here's my thing. I've gotten messages from so many people, especially in the last few weeks that I've been talking about this alleged charity scam. And I say alleged. People have been asking me why I say alleged. It's because it saves me legally, because until, I mean, obviously we all know it's all bullshit. Anyone with half a brain, like a working half a brain, you know this whole thing is bullshit, right? Well, I've been having people come to me in DMs saying, you know, I reported this situation and all this stuff, and I thank you for reporting it. But like I said in my last video, nothing's gonna happen. This woman, whether or not we want to admit it, makes them money. I'm cutting out, Daisy. Sorry. Am I cutting out for anyone else, or is it just Daisy? Huh. Okay. That's weird. No, it's fine. I don't know. All right. But anyways, one second. Batman is asking what's going on. But you guys have been so awesome with reporting what happened. And I thank you guys so much for reporting it, because that's what should be happening. And it's so funny because I was talking to someone that I've been working closely with on this entire situation the last few weeks. And apparently a lot of the higher ups are paying attention to this, which is hilarious, which makes sense now why they're blocking me. I fully expect to be blocked by the actual main, yeah, Chrissy, by the main profile here pretty soon. But what's funny to me is this whole situation has been reported to the higher ups, but no one's holding the right person accountable. Why are you blocking me? You know what I mean? Like, all I've done is talk about these shitty things that have happened with, number one, with this company, but also now with this alleged charity scam. It's bullshit. Right. 1 second, guys. Talk amongst yourself for 2 seconds. I'm sorry. Yeah. But anyways, it's just so funny to me that blocking seems to be a thing that these presenters do along with the brand, because it makes it so obvious. It's so obvious that someone knows what's going on. They know the truth, you know? I'm trying to keep up with all these comments, but it's kind of hard. I should get moderators for my channel, honestly, for these lives. When actual heads of the foundation won't hold people accountable. Yeah, exactly. MJ, yes, absolutely it is, but it's kind of hard because, oh, I didn't know that, Ben Bella, thank you. I'll look into it, because I can't read fast. You guys talk so, like, you guys type so fast, and there's like all these comments going up. But anyways, right. I'm late, but I'm here for it. Hi, Jess. It's just hilarious to me that the blocking thing seems to be a thing they all like to do, and they all must think that blocking means that I no longer have access to their pages. Do they not realize that I can make... Hi, Glowing. How are you? I saw your tweet earlier, too. I'm going to contact you pretty soon in the next few days, because I'm doing a video about... not this. It wasn't going to be about this, but this is kind of funny. But about abusive presenters going after and attacking other people who are leaving the companies. Yeah, exactly. Where are you? What's your name? I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Selenap45? You make good points. I've never heard of Octavia. Yeah. What's funny is that Kim had mentioned that she doesn't block people. The only reason why Renee, in that live stream that I put in my last 2 videos ago, was because she was blocked. Like, if you, the second you bring up me, which it honestly warms my black heart to know that I shake her so badly that she blocks people who ask her about me and my videos. And it makes me happy knowing that this company is so shook that they had to block me on there like today. It makes me so happy knowing that I haven't fucked up. But I'll let them sweat it out. It's not a big deal. I'm just telling the truth, because quite frankly, brands like Younique specifically are some of the worst brands. As a matter of fact, out of all the brands that I've talked about, and I know that I really haven't covered so many brands because I feel like Younique is the worst, because they directly go out of their way to target single moms, military parents, women who are getting out of abusive relationships, sexual abuse. I mean, it's just disgusting. And you guys see, if you have me on Twitter, if you don't have me on Twitter, I will do my best. If you guys follow me on my subreddit, I'll put my Reddit down below for you guys to follow me. I'll start posting things on there. If you don't have a Twitter, you can go back and go and see what I'm talking about there. But you guys see on my Twitter, I've been posting the shit that they allow. You guys see the pictures of the women painting their faces with bruises and bloody noses. There was one woman who had just today, it was something about abused and bruised or something like that. Abuse is not a Halloween costume. That's fucking disgusting. That's disgusting. And I just don't understand why anyone would allow that kind of material. I would, if I was the owner of Younique, if I was dumb enough to be the owner for that company, I know for a fact I would not want my company represented in that way. That is the last thing I want. Christina, girl, listen. The last time I made a live, you came into my live and you were getting on me about talking about Younique. I think it's you. I recognize you, Christina. I think you messaged me somewhere. I don't remember where it was. But I saw that you've now left the company, which congratulations. I'm so proud of you. But if you're willing to talk, you know where to find me. I'll listen. Yeah, it's gross. They allow so much disgusting behavior to just happen and no one clocks it because the higher ups don't give a fuck. No one at that company gives a fuck. Okay, Christina, you listen. Do you have me on Twitter, Christina? Ciara, I have my links, my social media links down below, normally in my info box. What do you have as far as social media, Christina? Because I want to get a hold of you. Sherry, you and I should meet up one day, since you live so close to me. Okay, then on Instagram, you can get a hold of me on Facebook if you want. That's the fastest way to get a hold of me. I also thought about making my own separate, like, Beauty with Ashley Facebook page, that I would add people to. So I'm working on that too. But anyways, going back to this, I know such a doofus. I know that yeah. Listen, Oh, I'm going to listen. Hope, I'm on here because I logged onto Twitter about like 45 minutes ago now. It was a while ago. I was tagged in a post on Twitter for something about the Younique Foundation. And when I went to go look more into the post, I found out that I was blocked by the Younique Foundation. So we're talking about that. Because going back to what I was saying before, I got distracted. I get distracted very easily, guys. So I'm sorry. I was talking about the fact that it's hilarious that this brand, so many people have come forward and said, you know, I reported the situation, I reported the alleged charity scam, I reported this and that. Again, thank you to anyone and everyone who reported on it, because that's the most important thing to do, and these higher ups aren't doing it. That's their job. Actually, one of my mods for the Reddit, my Reddit forum that I'm part of, she clocked actually Kim's upline, and it was hilarious because she went to the Younique handbook for the what do you call them, uplines, I guess. Sorry guys, I hate obnoxiously loud vehicles. But she went to the Younique handbook for presenters, for people who are uplines, and she's like, listen, it says here in this section, subsection this and this and that, you're supposed to report these things. Why hasn't this been reported? So many people have reported to Younique. So many. I've gotten so many emails with people showing that they reported something. I've seen the testimonies that people have left them. I've seen people showing me receipts of being bullied by presenters. Oh, I'm going to. Selena, I'm going to have everything down below. April, absolutely. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. I would love to have, like I said, a Facebook page that would be accessible to everyone, and it would make it easier for people to get in contact with me, because I know sometimes some people don't have Twitter, but everyone pretty much has a Facebook, so we'll see. Jess, welcome to the club. Yes, I will be, Windy City. Lana, the problem with the BB, where is it? The problem with reporting them to the Better Business Bureau is there has to be, how do I put this? There has to be a legitimately, really big problem. Now, obviously, this is a big problem. Yes, I've seen it, Alex. There has to be a legitimate, really big problem when, where a bunch of people are affected. You know what I mean? So, and obviously this is one of those problems, but because they weren't discussing buying products from Younique in that live stream, we can't report them to the Better Business Bureau. You know what I mean? If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, Color Street is an yeah. And because they're good at hiding their shit, Angela. They're good at how they word things. They're good at how they do things. Yeah. Christina, message me, girl. Because you were not the nicest to me the last time. You told me that I was nasty, that I was acting nasty, when honestly I was just exposing something that was true. So I would love to talk to you and actually talk, adult to adult. I'm going to, Angie. Nikki, I'll look into it. I'm thinking about actually making a Facebook, and I might actually do it just to make it easier. Oh yeah, my shirt. You ignorant slut? Yeah. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, I just think it's hilarious that Kim and the rest of Younique, all they do is block when anyone comes forward with any sort of truth. exposing their bullshit, and it just speaks volumes about the kind of company that they are, the kind of company that they run there in Utah. It's just gross to me. And the fact that they're not even trying to look into this, because I know they're not, because I've seen messages between people who are actually part of Kim's upline, part of Kim's team, talking to higher ups who are like at the same level as Kim, and they were saying, oh no, they looked into it, it's not a scam. Girl, bye. And then they go on later to say, well, we don't want to have the situation ruin what Younique has done for my family and I. Listen, I'm not trying to ruin anyone else's family. If you truly, listen, I'll say this. I'll play devil's advocate here. My skin is far from fresh, but thank you, Sparkle. That was so nice of you. What was I going to say? Oh my God, I lost train of thought. Oh, okay. Speaking about the uplines. Yeah, I saw it, Tanya. I have my phone just went off a couple times from here. But the uplines are saying, oh no, it was looked into, and it's not a scam, it's not this and not that. I'm not trying to say that I want all of you who are part of Younique to lose what you got going on. If you really, 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 really make good money and you whatever, do what you gotta do. But at least be honest about the quality of the product. Don't go after people who are vulnerable, who are in military families, single moms, women who are getting out of abusive relationships. They hunt for women like this. That's what they do. And that's my biggest issue with this company specifically, is how disrespectful they are. Now, going back to the situation with Kim, it's unfortunate that Younique really is not looking into it, because, I mean, I don't have respect for Younique as a company, but if they actually looked into the situation, I would have a little bit of respect for them. It's because it's, yeah, it is. Read me. It is. Yeah. The moment you put on Instagram specifically, I'm sorry, Scarlett. It is a cult, Bella. It is. And I'm going back to my video the other day. The way she was saying, I come here every day and I speak my word to these people. Da, da, da. That sounds cult. That's cultish to me. Exactly. Who was that? Alex, exactly. And that's the main argument I have. I would love to have Kim come to me as an adult and as a grown-ass woman, come to me and say, listen, I'm proving you're wrong. Here are the receipts. Here's what was sent to the Cash App. Here's what we spent on the headstones. This is this is that. But she won't. I don't have Casey blocked. I don't have anyone blocked. I don't have anyone blocked. No one in that group is blocked. But it's kind of hilarious because Mr. Hunter, sir, came to me acting like he was going to clear things up for Miss Kim. And when I asked who he was, not because I couldn't read, because he was like, I was like, who are you? Because I don't know who the fuck this person was. I had no idea what the fuck this person was. So he asked me, all right, what do you want cleared up? Like he was going to say something about the situation with Kim. And then when he saw that I asked who he was like, okay, well, clearly you can't read. No, bitch. It has nothing to do with me not being able to read, bitch. You had nothing to fucking say. And you knew it. So there's that. Yeah. She blocks anyone. Anyone who asks about the girls, about the hospital they're at, how much was earned for the Cash App, about Casey, about me and my videos specifically. Right, Jess. Like, complete stranger just comes to me. What do you want cleared up? Who the fuck are you? What are your tie? What is your tie to this? Like, I don't even know who the fuck you are as a person. Anyways, he stayed quiet, like had nothing to say. So I wonder why. Christina, I have no idea Helmet, I can't read what language that is, sweetie. I'm sorry. Emily, oh honey, I have multiple profiles, so she can't block me on all of them. I just peep quietly. Well, that's the thing, Scarlett, you're right. She is supposed to be completely transparent about where that money is going, and she hasn't been. At all. Thank you, Recovering Humbot. Audrey, honestly, it's a shit show. Especially if you go to the live streams that they do, between her telling her following, her cult members, as I call them, about how her magic Mardi Gras titty beads help heal all sorts of illnesses and ailments and all this bullshit for just under $300. It's honestly the biggest shit show you'll ever watch, ever. Yeah, Casey, like, poofed into thin air. Renee, it's true. Those beads, what the fuck? Those beads that she sells, that she shills on her live streams, they look like really fancy versions of Mardi Gras titty beads. Just saying. And that's what's scary, is that these people believe everything that she says. Like, it's next level scary to watch what these people will sit there and just take it. They believe everything that she says. Everything that she says. She said, I'm pretty sure it was her who said it, recently, that her dog had gotten hit by a car and the beads helped heal the damn dog. Bitch, what? Tanya, yes, essentially. I'm not sure about Premiere. They are. Yeah. So anyways, listen, if Shane Dawson decided that he wanted to really do some good to the world and he wanted to pick up on this shit, I would fall back with the quickness. I would. Because at this point, I feel like that's the only way something like this is gonna really, really make an effect. Like, obviously, I'm shaking them up if they're blocking my ass on social media, which I'm happy. I'm proud of that. Like, I am eating this up. I am loving it. I am thriving in this moment about this situation, because it means that I am hitting all the right nerves and making all the right people nervous, because I'm saying something or saying too much. But Shane, I think, as much as I don't agree with what he's done, especially in the last, this Jeffree Star, it's just, I'm over it. I watched the first episode and I was done with the first. I haven't watched the rest of them. This is something that needs to be talked about. This should be exposed. And I feel like, especially with a platform his size, he would be the best person to do it, because he has such a large platform. And whether or not you like Shane or respect Shane or not, he's still someone that people listen to. And his words have weight. Me 11962, I'm not sure. I did report the situation, especially pertaining to this live stream, to St. Jude's, because they actually have a fraud department, and they actually handed the situation over to their legal team. So there's people looking into it who are, you know, how do you say this? Legally professional, like legal professionals, but Mrs. Pokitz, she's doing great. Hi, Maria. I'm sorry. Hope you feel better. Actually, RJ, I've had people who did donate come forward, and I'm talking to them. So I'm working on something with that, too. Jess, yeah, they have weight, but compared to Shane, my audience size is less than a fraction of what he has. And I really want this story to be, you know what I mean, to be amplified to more people. It needs to be. Thank you, Brandy. So, I don't know. I thought about messaging Shane, but he's so busy with the release of this palette and everything. You guys aren't the first people to say, hey, you should get in hold of Shane. Right. Phil DeFranco is another one that I would rather Phil. I don't know. I feel if I could get them both to talk about it, that would be like, oh. Me too. Thank you. Thank you, Audra. I'm talking about Shane because someone was mentioning that Shane should pick up this story and pick up exposing these companies. And I agree. I think, especially with a platform size that he has, it would be incredible to have that kind of exposure of this kind of thing, because I feel like Younique as a whole, especially Younique, it needs to be this needs to be exposed by someone with a much larger platform than I have. I have just under 40,000 here for the tea. I considered it, but I know she's kind of taking her time with her own stuff right now. But if she wants to, if she's watching and she wants to do it, she has she's on Twitter with me and she can message me. But I would love to have this, that just, you know what I mean? Just put to the masses by someone with a much, much larger platform. Because companies like this are very, very prevalent, unfortunately, and they're being allowed to continue to exist because people really aren't talking about it. You know what I mean? And it's hard being one of the only channels that really talks about this kind of stuff. Like, this is a very big deal to me. And I'm so passionate about it because I hate watching people get taken advantage of, and I hate watching people be targeted by these companies. It makes my blood boil watching this shit happen. And then to have something like this alleged charity scam happen, with a presenter from this brand. I mean, it's so on brand for this person. It's so ugh. I'm gonna see what I can do as far as getting another channel to help me with this kind of thing, because it is a lot of work. It is. And I enjoy doing it because, honestly, I feel good doing it, as opposed to talking about, you know, just the regular beauty influencer drama. But this is a big thing for one person to tackle, especially being a single mom and, you know, with work and everything. My time is kind of split between this and doing these my daughter. So I've actually got a contact, one second, who worked her way up through news networks and is very disputed. I'm not going to stop talking about it, Melissa. I'm not going to stop talking about it because this is a very, this pisses me off. Jess, I agree. I've seen people bring her up. I don't address that individual. She's been very messy with how she does things and doesn't credit people. That's not how you do things. I don't agree with that kind of stuff. 1 second. It's Mackenzie. It's Mackenzie. I have Twitter. I have Facebook. I'm going to, it's definite, I'm going to do it because you guys have been saying to do it. I'm going to make a Facebook profile, and, just for my channel. And I'm going to share it on Twitter, I think, and I'll probably share it here on my Facebook community page. So you guys can add me there. So if you have anything you guys want to talk about, especially when it comes to MLMs, that'll be the fastest way for you to get a hold of me, and we can talk about whatever. But yeah, basically the reason why I'm live right now is because I wanted to react to this whole situation because it's honestly so funny. Yes, I'm keeping it up, Juniper. Wow. Actually recovering Hunbot. I'm gonna message you. It's Abby Fa. It's Kiki. I respect her, and I'm glad that she is trying to expose this sort of thing. But she doesn't credit people, and I've seen her be very, very nasty to people unnecessarily. So that's the reason why I don't foresee myself working with her. But I'm glad that she is talking about it, because again, if we can get more people to talk about it, I mean, that'd be awesome. But it needs to be done the right way. It is. And then the other thing I wanted to say too is I'm going to reach out to someone I'm not going to say who it is just yet, but I have a few ideas about especially Young Living. They're my next target because oh my god, it's Young Living is another brand that is very, very, very trashy. Very trashy in how they acquire people and get people interested in their company. I just cannot believe what they get away with. The claims, how people would even think about joining that company is beyond me, especially given the nature of how the brand was created by a man who essentially murdered his own newborn daughter. It's gross. As a mom, it fucks me up knowing that brands like that get any kind of attention from anybody. So I'm working on a few different things, but my main focus right now obviously is Younique, because obviously my 10-year-old is waving at you, thought you were FaceTiming. Hi, sweetie. I'm sorry, Luna, but I'm glad you're out of it. Yeah. He basically, Gary Young, the founder of Young Living, wanted to be a doctor so bad that he convinced himself that he was a doctor and decided that he was going to deliver his own daughter, and held her underwater for an hour and killed her. Had the baby not been held underwater for an hour, it would have survived. But no one at Young Living talks about that. Why is that? That's disgusting. Because, that goes back to the whole, okay, how do I put this without making this into a whole story? The whole idea and the way I see things about Young Living is that they will tell you, okay, well, this will heal this. I have this oil for this, or this oil for this. That all started with him, because that man was arrested many times for you know what? Let me just pull it up because I have my notes right here. One second, guys. doTERRA, yeah, is another one. This man offered a police officer, I think it was, an undercover cop, help with his mom, who was sick with cancer. And he quoted him, I think it was like $10,000 or whatever, to cure her of cancer. He is not a doctor. He never was a doctor, never went to medical school, nothing. He was acting like he was a professional, and was getting patients. Like, people were paying him thousands of dollars for all sorts of things. And he was arrested many times for it. Young Living is a messy-ass company. Hi, Whitney. Thank you. Yeah, Angela. He had one in Mexico, and there was another one in Washington State. Oh, Sherry, I know. My ex's mother, actually. Oh, God. My ex's mother, his mom actually tried getting me into it before I knew what it was. And, I'm so glad that I, like, looked into it before I did, and I realized what the fuck it was. Okay, so it says here that, yeah, Tanya, it was bad. That whole situation was just bad. He was arrested. I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, Alex, he decided that he wanted to try to deliver his daughter in a hot tub at his facility in Washington State, I think it was. And he held her underwater for an hour, thinking that he knew what was best for her as a doctor, that he never was, and he ended up killing her. But people love Young Living, and they don't talk about that. It's disgusting. Yeah, the cat blood thing. A reporter for the Los Angeles Times, I think it was, sent in cat blood to his facility, and it came back with all sorts of, like, really bad diseases and stuff like that, which wasn't true because it was perfectly healthy. That's why I caught his ass the last time. And you know what? I'll make a whole video on it. This is going to take too long. Thank you, Maria, so much. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jess. Yeah, everyone thanks Maria. Maria's the MVP of the live chat for tonight. It's just gross what these companies get away with. And I would love to have someone with a larger platform talk about it, because it's such a big issue. It's such a huge issue that needs to be addressed. And how it's not been addressed by someone larger is beyond me. It really is just so gross. And I can't believe a lot of what gets let go of. Christina, yeah, message me. I think Facebook would be the easiest. Hold on. Why the focus on MLM lately? Have you been screwed by one? No, I've not been. I honestly, Maria, it has to do with the fact that I just don't like what these companies are about. Like I've said many times, I don't. Oh, thank you, Nigerian Princess. That's so nice of you. Love your channel from Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much. Are you safe from that tornado? I know there's a huge tornado that swept through Dallas. I think it was today or yesterday. Hopefully you're okay. Thank you again. I'm just so sick and tired of these people and these companies taking advantage of innocent people. It's just disgusting. And I am so passionate about it because I can't stand the thought of watching people get screwed over, especially stay-at-home moms, single moms, military parents. Thank God, Nigerian Princess. They target so many people from women who are being abused. It's disgusting. Young Living is actually targeting quite a few people that I'm looking into. I've had my eye on quite a few people. Genetically modified skeptic. I'm so glad that I could. If you guys have me on Twitter, you guys know what I'm talking about right now, but Batman's watching, and he's very confused about the situation. Iwa, because they're easy targets. They're easy targets. People who are leaving abusive relationships, people who are dealing with all sorts of really, really fucked up things are very vulnerable, and they see that vulnerability and they know they can swoop in and try to make a quick buck off of you. They won't tell you what they're doing. They will sit there and say, oh, we want to uplift, especially, thank you so much, Stacy. Defo should look into Juice Plus as well. Love your channel, love from England. Thank you so much, Stacy, again. I'm going to start doing hashtags for everybody who donates. Thank you so much for anyone who donates. I honestly appreciate it. I will let's talk to you to know how I can call out the French side here, please. Oh, honey, if I can do this worldwide call out, I'll do it. Message me. What was your name again? I'm sorry. Kim. If you have Facebook, Kim, message me. And we'll work together, baby. Ma, doTERRA claimed. Oh God. Their oil cured Ebola. That's disgusting. Yeah, hashtag MVP for donors, please. How do you get someone at MLM? Unfortunately, it's hard. I mean, for some people, it's hard because there are some people who truly, yes, Amalia, it will. There are people who truly stand behind these brands because they really get in their heads with these conventions they hold. I've seen some footage of like Younique conventions and what they talk about, behind the scenes and everything. I've seen some of it, and it really is like a cult, what they do. And looking into MLMs as a whole, a lot of them are, how do I say this? Religiously, they're very rooted in religion. Very rooted in religion. And then how they pitch ideas, they play off words from like Bible verses and things like that. I've seen it happen. It's gross. I've heard about Plexus, Amanda, but I have not heard anything about them, but I'm going to look into them in the near future here. Yo, yeah, it is One Love. Oh, absolutely it is. And it's disgusting because they're the worst. They're the worst MLMs of all the MLMs, I should say. Because Anna, they're probably promised that. Okay, this is the pitch that I was given. Back when I was first pregnant with what would have been my first child a few years ago, I was approached by a few different presenters, and they love to target single moms like what I would have been back in the day. Hold on, Steven, 1 second. They would target me and say, well, don't you want to stay home with your, yes, Rich, it is. Thank you, Rich, for donating. Thank you, Jerry, for donating. They would, with your child full-time, don't you want to have all day with your kid and work from home and not have to worry about losing hours away, slaving away at a retail business and all this bullshit? That's how they get to you. They use your kids against you. And it's gross to do that, knowing that, of course, any parent would love to be able to stay at home full-time with their kids and work from home and make a good living and be, you know, a one-income household based on just selling this shitty makeup. And that's how they do it. That's how they get these women who are looking for something, anything to do with money. They promise fast money. They promise all sorts of cars. If you meet a certain criteria, they promise cars. They promise trips to tropic getaways. They promise all sorts of shit. And at the end of the day, who ends up making the money? Not the presenters that they pitch this idea to. The higher ups make money. The uplines make money. Because they recruited someone else and they got them to buy product, and guess what? Their pockets get fatter, and the person who they got to, I'm sorry, Rich. It sucks. It honestly does suck when that happens, to lose people to that kind of thing. It's a terrible thing to lose friends and family to MLMs, because you would think they would trust you as their friends and family. They would trust that what you're saying is true and you only want what's best for them, but they don't, because these people get into their heads and say all sorts of shit to them to get them to be, so devoted to these companies and these scams. That's how they get you, Alex. They want you, if you don't buy a certain amount, or if you don't sell a certain amount in like X amount of time, you lose that money. That's a lot of money for someone who doesn't have a job, who has a kid. $99, for example, the Younique kit, I think the presenter kit is $99, and they claim that you get $480 worth of product in the kit. But I don't see that at all. There's no way that all that makeup is worth that much. I mean, it's terrible. But they get these presenters in. Okay, well, you don't have to sell anything. Just buy the kit and you can get the discount every time you want to buy something. It's bullshit. Because they push you and push you and push you to buy more shit. And they always tell you as presenters, if you buy more, if you have more in stock, you'll sell it. Question number 2, who the hell is the Younique Foundation? We'll talk later. We'll talk later behind the scenes. I'll tell you all about it. Yeah, Sensi is another one. I will tell you right now, Sensi is not one that I'm worried about, to be honest, because from what I've looked into, they really have not had any kind of drama that I've seen, but I don't know, I could be missing something, but I trust Sensi. They're one that I'm not too mad at. Monat's another bad one. He will be informed, trust me. Yes, Scarlett. Just jumped on, what did I miss? Hi, Uniquely. Younique Foundation, they blocked me on Twitter. So that started out with that. But hi, Sushi. Paparazzi is another MLM, yes. But that's hilarious. Oh yeah, Osgirl, yes I do. I'm getting more. Lizzie, she's doing great. She's doing great. She just had her first birthday party yesterday. She turned 1 on the 19th. Hempworks is another one that I'm getting to, yeah. Not getting into, I'm looking into, I should say. Yeah, she's 1 now. Color Street is another one, yeah. Actually, I want you guys, if you are someone who is kind of not been too informed on MLMs and which brands are MLMs and which ones are not, thank you. Oh my god, these comments are going so fast. Thank you, Stacy, again for the $10. Juice Plus health benefit claims are utter crap. Hashtag Stacy MVP. Oh yeah, Sushi. Lime Life is another one. Lime Life is another one. And actually, I've been looking into them more because they have a long history of a bunch of bullshit. Shannon, MLM stands for multi-level marketing. Yes. Thank you so much, Danny, for the $1.99. I appreciate it so much. Young Living is terrible. Yeah, the more you know. Thank you, Heather. Tupperware's MLM, yeah. Oh, going back to that. I want you guys to check out the different Reddit forums that I have. I'll have them linked down below. I'll go back and edit this live for you guys. And I will have all the different Reddit forums linked down below. I'm sure I have quite a few of you guys who are in my, not my group, but in the YouniqueDriverKm Reddit profile. I can't talk today, guys. I'm so exhausted. Reddit forum. I want you guys to take this time now to educate as much people as possible, because there are a lot more people who are actually people who followed Kim going back to this charity scam situation. People have been messaging me about this. Thank you so much, Ulrika, for the $10. I signed up under Kim to be nosy. Hashtag Ulrika. I will help you do your homework. Yes, lip sense is one. Yeah, please follow the edit. I can't talk today. Please follow the edit forums. What the fuck? The Reddit forums, I'm going to have links down below for you guys. And just read up. Like, I understand that most people... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Erica. Hashtag Erica. We need to chat. ASAP love. Okay. Get a hold of me, Erica. I'll have everything linked down below for you guys. Modere sells the diarrhea syrup. What? I've never heard of Modere. I don't know what you're talking about. But that sounds pretty bad. Hi, Sharon. But yeah, just read up on everything. It's horrible. What is it, Sherry? Is that a real thing? I can't find your Facebook. Okay, one second. I'm gonna make a... Oh, it's okay. Subreddit yes, anti-MLM is awesome. Is awesome, awesome, awesome. Sign me up for some diarrhea. Oh my god. It's the weight loss. Oh. What? How do you find him? Yeah. Unique driver. Thank you so much, Luna. Hashtag Luna MVP. Diarrhea. Please don't take those damn teas. Oh my god. I'm trying, Nigerian princess. I'm trying. After seeing all this shade from a brand, how much more do you hate MLMs? I mean, I've already hated them. I don't hate a lot of people or like things, but I don't like watching people get taken advantage of. This Kim Marshall is really bad news. She's the biggest scam artist I've ever seen on social media, and she calls herself a Christian. Listen, I'm not going to get into religion, but it's a crock of shit. Not religion, Kim, and what she's saying. Thank you so much, Marina, for the $1.99. Hashtag Marina MVP. Beachbody is one, yes. Shakeology, I'm not sure of. Thank you so much, Callie. There is a whole list, going back to what I was saying. I think it's on the anti-MLM Reddit. They have a comprehensive list of every single MLM. It's like a, yes, this brand is a MLM list. You can go on there and you'd be surprised how many MLMs actually exist. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Jess. Sorry for your loss. Who lost somebody? Melaleuca is one, yes. Kathy. Thank you, Jess. It's the very... Yes. Thank you, Michaela. I don't know if you know this, but you're literally the first channel I subscribe to on YouTube, and literally the only channel I'll drop everything to watch. Thank you so much, Audra. You have been someone that I've seen in my comment sections under every single video for years now. So I thank you, Audra. And to anyone who's been on my channel for any length of time, like even back to the beginning, like you guys are like the real MVPs, because I was cringe back in the day. Like, oh my God, it's bad. But thank you so much for supporting me for so long. I honestly appreciate it. Yeah. Luna, I love it. I don't understand people can't see. So if you're watching a Younique lady using the latest and greatest foundation for only 1 month, and the next month she doesn't use the product ever again, that and the fact that they use the wrong shades. Like, because the shade range they have for the foundations, especially the spray foundation, is laughable. Hold on. Whoops. Did you see the stuff from Cam's meet and greet last weekend? It was hilarious. I did. Yep, Primerica is one. No problem, Brittany, honestly. I enjoy doing it. I can't keep up with these comments. I'm at your channel since Dramageddon, and I stayed for you. Thank you so much, Iwa. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Stacy, again, for the $2. The Blessing Loom is a new pyramid scheme out. I've never heard of it. I'll look into it. Hashtag Stacy, guys. I'm sorry, my finger's in the way. Hi, Brandy. Monat is terrible. Terrible. Yes, Scarlett, she does. And someone asked why Kim blocks people. Kim blocks people because they ask about my videos, ask about me, ask about, what else? The Cancer Girls. There's Baby. Hi, Mom, you're live.
Hi.
Everyone's seeing you. It's my mom putting Aurora to sleep. Oh, boy. Aurora says hi, guys. Hold on. These comments are going in, like, so fast. Yes, Batman, we do. That's fine. You want to come say hi to everybody? You want to come say hi? I don't know if you guys can see her. She's right there. Say hi! Can you say hi? Okay. I can't be on too much longer, guys, because she's going to start getting cranky. Yeah, I know she's huge right now. Yep. But anyways, guys, I'm very passionate about this because I don't like watching people get taken advantage of, because it sucks watching that happen. And it happens so often. So if you are someone who is maybe trying to like understand more of what I'm talking about here when I talk about MLMs, here she goes. I invite all of you guys to join the different Reddit forums that I'm part of. I'll have all of them linked down below for you guys. It's definitely something that you guys should look into, because the more you know about these brands, the easier it is to look and watch what you'll see on Instagram. Especially Instagram is the hub for these brands. That's their main platform that they use, a lot of them, and Facebook. But you'll be able to go onto these different platforms and you'll recognize the bullshit when you see it. I saw John Oliver's video, actually, author. I'm actually working on 2 videos. I have my little notebook right here. But I am working on 2 different videos. One should be up at the end of the week, depending on a few different things. But I definitely will have something up this weekend. And it's going to be about MLMs. Defeat the Huns. Absolutely. That's my goal. That's why they're blocking me, because they know that I'm coming close and that I'm hitting all the right nerves. So, but again, thank you guys so much for all the likes and the donations. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Again, I will have all the links to all the different Reddit forums down below. But I'm gonna go and be a mom and put little Miss to sleep and get her home and get ready to go to bed. Right? Yeah. Can you say bye? Say bye. Can you say bye? No? Okay. All right. I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye.